The first runner-up to Miss Texas USA 2025 is West Central Texas, Mary Sickler.
That means you, Taylor Davis from Dallas, are our new Miss Texas USA 2025.
You just watched the moment. Taylor Davis earned a new title, Miss Texas USA. And as a proud Allen, Texas native and Howard University alum, she's only the fourth Black woman in history to hold the title. And today, Taylor is here to open up about her journey that's taking her all the way to Miss USA. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
So glad to have you here. What do you feel when you watch that back over and over again?
Oh my, I was literally just thinking that I had chills. I just relived the entire moment. It was a dream come true. And
it never gets old.
It never gets old.
So you described yourself as a pageant queen by night. So what sparked your first interest into pageantry?
Yeah, so actually it was my time at Howard. I always say going to an HBCU was the best decision I've ever made.
The best HU?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. The real HU,
Yeah.
let's be clear. But yeah, I didn't grow up in pageants or anything like that. But while I was at Howard, my first pageant was Miss School of Business. And then I did Miss Howard. So I was the 82nd Miss Howard University. And while I was on the Royal Court, I attended a leadership conference where I met Deshauna Barber, who was Miss USA 2016.
And she's a great mentor.
Oh, she was amazing. It was life-changing hearing her speak. It just inspired me and put the idea in my head that, you know, maybe I could be Miss USA one day, but also maybe I could be anything, you know? So that's kind of where the journey started.
Well, you're certainly on the journey now,
Yeah,
and the ball is for sure rolling. I want to pull up a post that you had. You said, when I look at this photo of me as Miss Dallas, I see a girl who was told she might not be enough, but she chose to believe in herself anyway. You went on to say, never let anyone count you out. So how did you find that power within yourself to keep pushing? Because I mean, pageantry is not easy.
Oh, absolutely. It took me 3 tries to win Miss Texas USA, and I think pageants are totally a mental game. You know, you can take yourself out of the competition if you are not focused, and if you don't believe in yourself, you know, that's half the battle. So anytime I speak, especially with younger girls, because that's a huge focus of mine, I always tell them, you have to master the art of doing it scared. A lot of times, you know, we think being brave means that we're never afraid, and that's just not true. You know, we all get scared, but you have to just make that choice to say, I'm scared, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Exactly.
And that's how you change your life.
I like that. I always say you're going to do it regardless. So either do it well or don't do it good. You know what I mean? Or whatever. So you might as well just try your best anyway, right?
Absolutely.
Now, you're the only 4th Black woman to win Miss Texas. You are a part of a sisterhood already, but almost this historic sisterhood within itself. What does it mean to be a part of that? Because there are far and few between, and there are tons of little Black girls looking up to you thinking, okay, I can do this too.
Absolutely. I mean, that was the motivation to keep coming back. You know, Texas already has an amazing legacy, but I used to just rewatch the videos of the other Black women who had been crowned before me thinking, oh my gosh, what will that moment feel like if I'm able to join that legacy and be a part of history? And that's really why, you know, I do this. I think about me when I met Deshauna Barber and how impactful that was for me. I just get chills thinking about how many young girls will, you know, out there will know now that something like this is possible for them because of my example and just my determination. That's why I do it.
I'm getting chills just listening to you talk about it. I mean, it's so good. Now, we're headed to Miss USA. Plenty of prep that goes into that. Have you found the dress? Have you found everything?
Oh, yes. We are ready to go.
I
actually leave in, I mean, at this point, less than 48 hours. I leave Friday morning. Wait, today's Thursday.
Today's Thursday. You leave tomorrow. You leave in 24 hours.
I know. I just realized in real time. I leave in 24 hours. So,
what is your mindset right now? What are you thinking as you head to a national competition?
I'm just ready to get there. You know, I'm just so happy to represent Texas, and I'm just happy to finally meet the other girls and just be there in Reno. It's, you know, it's all a dream come true. I've been looking forward to it for so long. I'm just excited to hit that stage. That's what I keep saying. I'm ready to hit the stage.
She is ready to strut her stuff. I love it. Well, Miss Texas does have a great record at Miss USA, so we're hoping we can kind of keep that ball rolling. But does it put any more pressure on you to know that Texas has historically really done well.
Oh, I mean, absolutely. Texas has an amazing track record. Texas is the winningest state at Miss USA. So there have been 10 former Miss Texas USAs who have won Miss USA.
Wow.
In 2022, we had a Miss Texas who went on to be Miss Universe. So there's absolutely a huge legacy there, and it adds the pressure. But it just means that there's a lot of people that I want to make proud, and that I'm just really happy to represent. And you know, I've been just receiving so much support. I've been so blessed. So I feel ready. You know,
I
I'm
think we're ready
motivated.
for you. We're ready to
Yes,
cheer
thank
you on, my
you.
girl. Like I said, you're a part of so many different versatile groups, right? You were a Howard University grad. You said you were a queen on that campus as
Yes.
well. A member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated.
Yes.
Very good. So how have all of those experiences really built who you are today?
Absolutely. I think, you know, just being at Howard, it really shaped my identity as a Black woman and just gave me a very clear vision of who I wanted to be, how I wanted to impact other people, and just the legacy that I wanted to leave. And I think that it's much easier to do that when you understand your history of your community and what you've had to overcome. So it just gave me this amazing, I would say, sense of self to where I feel like it doesn't matter what room I walk into, what room that looks like. I know who I am and I know what I bring, and I can walk into any, you know, room boldly in faith.
Stand
So,
tall, stand tall, girl, and you will be doing
Absolutely.
just that at the Miss USA pageant on
Yes.
October 24th. Don't forget to cheer our girl on. We can't wait, and we know there's going to be a crowning moment with Texas in it. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. Appreciate you being here.
Thank you for having me.